All right, so today we're going to do the last last section of chapter 5. So start with this warm up and then we'll talk about it. All right, so we want the equation of a line perpendicular to this line that goes through this point. So if we sketch this line first, here's our xy plane. We're at y equals 12, so I mark this. This is 12. We're going to be a horizontal line through that. So what's perpendicular to a horizontal line is going to be a vertical line. But we need to go through this point, negative 8, 13. So we can find that. This is negative 8. Here's 13. So we're going through this point right here. So we want a perpendicular line to that. We need something going like this to get our nice 90-degree right there. Where the equation of this line then is going to be an x equals negative 8 to give us our vertical line. All right, so some word problems. Here we have an oil tanker has 100 gallons of oil in storage. So say we have our 100 gallons in storage, and it's adding more oil coming in here at 8 gallons per minute. We all want to write some sort of equation. So here's what we need to do that shows the number of gallons y in the tanker after x minutes. So you need to think of your what's our slope, what's changing as we increase, and then what do we start off with. So our m is what's changing. Here we're adding 8 every minute. And then we start off would be your y-intercept. That's always what your initial value was 100. So we write this out. Y will equal 8x plus 100 because we started with 100 gallons. And then every minute, every x, we're adding another 8. All right, so now Grayson is selling some paintings he's created at a local art fair. He has 125 paintings ready for sale. Each day he sells 8 of them. Write an equation showing the number of paintings he has left. So here he's starting with 125, and then every day he's selling 8 or subtracting them. So y, we start with 125, and then we're subtracting 8 every day, so every x. And that's that one. All right, this one's a bunch of parts. So Shirley's planting trees in a state forest. She's planted 11, and she's adding 3 more every day. We need to write an equation here to figure out, well, how many does she have after a certain number of days? So again, our change is the 3. She started with the 11, so that's your y-intercept. So we'll get y equals 3x plus 11. Okay, now we want to figure out, well, how many trees are there after 30 days? So think of this, are days the x or the y? You can look up here, it told us that x is days. So this is an x value right here. So we're going to plug that in. Well, y equals 3 times 30 plus 11, which then is 90 plus 11, or 101. So 101 trees. Okay, now we need to figure out how many days will it take for Shirley to plant 100 trees. So again, up here, we want to figure out, well, we know 500. 500, though, is the number of trees. That's our y value. So this is a y, and we're looking for an x. So we know we have 500 trees equals 3x plus 11. And now we just need to solve. You can subtract 11. You get 489 equals 3x. Divide by 3. And x will equal 163 days. So not a full year, like a little over half a year. And she'll have planted 500 trees. And that's it. So make sure you go on to Math Excel and do the 5.3 assignment. Or sorry, 5.7 assignment.